Hi, my name is Scott Phillips, and today I'm going to teach you how to create a WordPress website. Now, this video is primarily intended for Professor Taylor's online writing class at Taylor University for the professional writing majors. But of course, if you're not, you're more than welcome to join along with me. So, WordPress can be a little bit confusing at first when you're getting started, so I'm just going to show you how to get started and guide you along this process. So to get started, you're going to go to wordpress.com and go to create website. You'll fill out your email address, and I'm just going to do that right now. And you'll get a username. Uh, I'll just go with that. My username can't contain the phrase WordPress. That's interesting. That's okay. Things you learn when you're recording a video for the first time. Okay, that should work. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, cool. That'll work for my URL. So yeah, you'll go to your email address, you'll pick your username. I generally prefer just doing my name. Then password, you just fill in a password, whatever you want. And then your blog address. That will be important. I generally recommend, if you're a writer, just to keep it with your name if you can, and if it's a fairly findable name. That way, it's just more professional that way. But if you've got like a very common name, then you can just experiment with that. But I generally recommend that you do that. All right, so now you're going to scroll down and you're going to see a few options: WordPress beginner, premium, or business. You're a writer and you're in college and you probably don't have a whole lot of money, so just hit create blog because you don't have a whole lot of money. You can upgrade to other things later, but for now, just keep it with that. Google Chrome, if you use that, you can save your password. I'm not going to do that because I have my own website, which I'm going to use. So the tagline, yeah, you just fill in whatever you want. So I'm going to write helping writers with WordPress. All right, now you're going to hit next step, and you can pick a theme. Just pick whatever. Yeah, just pick whatever you want. Themes are something that you can experiment with later. For now, I'll just go with this simple theme. I'm not going to customize it right now. I'm just going to hit next step. Now, what you can do with WordPress is you can connect them with your Twitter and Facebook accounts. This can be useful because it says that blog posts that get shared get more likes, comments, and views, which is always a good thing, especially if you're getting started. You're going to need all the help that you can get. I'm not going to connect them because, again, my social media accounts are connected with my other website. So now you can create your first post on your blog, and you need to do a confirmation email. So you're going to need to go to your email address and check your confirmation. Check to see if you get your confirmation email, which it's not showing up right now. Okay. Let me resend it. Okay. Not showing up right now, so I'm just going to skip that. I'll go back to that later. So this is your post page. This is where you can write a post. So I'm going to just type in some text. Getting started on WordPress. And this is fairly straightforward. You just type in here blah, blah, blah stuff. And you just keep doing that until you just keep writing until you've done your post. So yeah, so let's hit publish on this post. And okay, we can see it now. Alright, so congratulations, you've published your first post. This is a weird theme, I don't like it. Oh, anyway, so you've got your first post published. Congratulations. Now, how do you organize this and get started with WordPress? Well, let's go to WordPress admin, and you click on this. and that will take you to the dashboard, which is the hub of everything WordPress. This is where you're going to go to do things. So, to get started, let's go look at posts. You can add new posts here. You can see my getting started on WordPress post right here. Let's talk about categories now. Categories are like filters that you can use to categorize your WordPress posts. So if you're talking about a specific topic, like I don't know, penguins, let's get rid of that capital, and you can hit add new category, and it'll add your category, and then you could it's just a way to organize your posts. Now, to just get a basic setup with your website, let's go to pages. Pages are things that you can add on your site. If we go back to, let's go back to view this. So this is your website. It'll start out with just your one page, and it'll just be your blog, and that's it. So to get what I like to do when setting up my when I've set up my website is to add a bunch of pages. So we're going to hit add new, and I like to have an about me page. And this is just going to be stuff about you. So you wouldn't actually type stuff about you, but you'd type your basic biography, maybe why you got into writing, all that sort of thing. So once you've typed in all the text that you wanted to put in, you can hit publish, and it will do that immediately. And now you can view the page, and you can see that it's an about me. And for some reason, it is not. Okay, so we're going to change this theme because it is stupid and you can't find anything. I don't know why pages aren't showing up. So let's go back to dashboard, which you can see here. Now you can go down to appearance and themes, and you click that, and you can see a whole bunch of different themes. Some are free, some you have to pay for. And you can just scroll down and find one. Is there a search bar here? Okay, let's use this one, because this one I think will have, yeah, you just hit activate if you want. You can also hit preview, which will show what your site will be like. Okay, so now museum is active, so let's go back to our website. And now we can see the About Me page. That's good. If your About Me page doesn't show up, then just hit that. And it also created an About page. I guess for this theme that you get a free About page, which cool. If you get one, sure, just go ahead and edit that. Let's go back to pages, and let's see. I'll just leave it here for the purpose of this video. And then you can add a bunch of different pages. Now, the question that comes up a lot is, how do I get my blog off of where the WordPress site is? Because if you go to view site now and you click that, your default setting will be your blog will show up on this page and then all your other sites. Well, some people, myself included, want to have their blog on a separate page. So what you can do with that is you can create a new page. So I'll just add a new page. This will be blog. So I'll hit publish on that, and the blog will be there when it's done loading. Let's go back to pages. You can also hit add new from here. And what I like to do is have a welcome page. And this welcome page, which I'm going to show you how to do, this is where people will, once it's set up, will land on when they just type in your URL, your website URL. Okay, that's done. So how you're going to do is you're going to go to settings and reading. And This section, front page displays, is how you're going to be able to change it so that way your blog is on a separate page and not where people first land. I mean, if you want to have your blog on your page, that's fine, just whatever you like doing, but people want to know how to change it. This is how you change it. So your front page will hit welcome, and then for the posts page, we'll hit blog, and then you're going to scroll down all the way and hit save changes. So now when we go to view our site, we have a welcome page, which is blank because I didn't write anything for it, about me, and then your blog, which is where all your blog posts will be. And then you can click on the blog post and read your blog. So I think that will be it for just this brief introduction into WordPress. What I encourage you all to do is take a little bit of time, maybe half an hour, and just kind of play around with the settings in WordPress. Just kind of scroll along and see what everything does, because there's so much here that you can learn and use. And just playing around is kind of like with WordPress is how I got started. Because when I created my website, it was from the COS 101 class, and I don't know if they still require you to make a WordPress site, but when I was taking it, that's what they did. That's what I was required to do, and I learned everything just by taking an afternoon just playing around with everything. So that's what I encourage you to do. So thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful for you.